Hello, this is Joe Barr with the UN support team. Today I'm going to show you how to install a Business Central connector in Popdock. To start, we're going to have to install the extension in Business Central. So if you head over to your Business Central and get logged in, we'll need to go to Extension Marketplace. In the extension marketplace, you want to do a search for Popdock. And once it finds it, go ahead and click on Get It Now. And click Get It Now again. And you want to go ahead and install. All right, the installation is completed and gives you a message that the app is ready to use. Go ahead and click OK. And when you return here, you should see Popdock here at the top. And you have a few different options. Right now, if you click on it, either one of these options, it's not going to give you anything because we have not completed the setup yet. So now we want to go ahead and head over to Popdock. Here I am already logged into Popdock, and I want to head over to connectors. And then I want to go to Add Connector here in the left menu and find the Dynamics 365 Business Central connector and click on that. Here we have a few options of connecting to Dynamics 365 Business Central. The main one here in the US would be just to use the login online. I'm just going to use the basic online cloud Business Central environment. So here, first thing we need is the tenant ID. Sometimes you can get it from the URL in Business Central, but here I just logged in and it's not showing. So I want to head over to the question mark help menu over here on the right hand side. And then I'm going to go to help and support. At the bottom of the help and support page, we'll have the Microsoft Intra Tenant ID. So you want to grab this and then head over back to Popdock, paste that into your tenant ID field. I'm going to go ahead and add a production environment. So I'm going to leave this as production. One thing to look out for is if you've renamed your production environment to something else. And a good way to tell is here in the environment menu. You can see the names here. Like this would be Sandbox 2 if I wanted to add the Sandbox 2 environment. So in this case, I'm just using production, so it's not relabeled, it's just the default production. And then next is asking for the company. One thing that Popdock is sensitive of when making this connection is the company name. So here we have the display name showing as Kronos USA, comma, and then incorporated period. So you want to make it exactly as it's displayed here. You could also do a universal search for companies. And if you go to companies here, you'll see it shows the name and display name. In my case, it looks like the display name is not visible, but I'm still going to be using the name as it's exactly shown in my Business Central environment. So if I head back over to Popdock, I'm going to put in Kronos USA, comma, appropriate period. And then this is not a sandbox, so I'm going to put false. And then the first step is going to validate. It's going to go take you to Business Central and ask you to log in. And I'm just using a demo environment, so I'm going to go ahead and just sign back in here. And let me just approve this here on my phone. And once you go through that verification and confirm, it's going to take you back to Popdock again. But you see here now it says connect instead of validate. So everything went through successfully, and we can go ahead and connect. And we're just going to go through the login process one more time. And approve that again on my phone. So now we're seeing the Dynamics 365 Business Central connector, and it's starting its installation process. So it's adding all the default lists. It's going to add your favorites, and then it's going to complete and add the default widget for you. All right, after your Business Central connector is completed, you'll see that it has status updated that's added by the user and the date. Here you can hit the edit icon on the connector now and just confirm everything looks like it went through successfully. All the default lists have been added. Your companies are listed here. If you wanted to remove any companies, you can delete it from the list here and then set your default company. And then if you had any additional companies that didn't get added, or if you add one later on, you can come here and hit add company and then add that company that you want to add. And then a good way to confirm everything is working is if you click on the Popdock logo, go back to the home page and add a new tab. And just go ahead and choose by connector, choose your PC connector, the company, and I usually just test the default list just to confirm everything is working. And everything looks good. Now the final part of this is to add the widget ID to your BC environment, just so that all the default lists are available to you in BC. So to do that, we're going to head over to Developer. And in Developer, you'll see here the default widget's been created for Business Central. I'm going to go ahead and edit that and go to Embed Codes over here on the left-hand side. Here you'll find the widget ID, and you want to copy that and then head over to Business Central. Inside Business Central, you have your Popdock menu here. You want to go to the Popdock setup, and you want to edit this page, paste in your widget ID, and go ahead and hit back out of that, and it'll save. And now you want to go back to the Popdock menu, and you can go ahead and launch Popdock. This will now launch the widget that's been automatically created for you that has all the different default lists. And then if you want to go ahead and test it, you should see now running a default list inside of Business Central also will bring back data.